They say you are what you eat. But what if that's not just a saying? What if it's literally true for your brain? Every bite you take, from a slice of pizza to a handful of nuts, is changing how your brain works, how you think, how you feel, and even how you remember. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating science behind how food affects your brain, from mood and memory to focus and energy, and what your brain is secretly craving every single day. But before we dive in, if this is your first time seeing this channel, you are welcome. Hit the like button, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss a thing while we grow together. Let's dive right in. Your brain might only make up about 2% of your body weight, but it uses up to 20% of your energy every single day. That energy doesn't just appear, it comes directly from the food you eat. Every thought, emotion, and action requires fuel. Here's the key: your brain runs primarily on glucose, a simple sugar that comes from carbohydrates. When you eat something, say rice, bread, or fruit, your digestive system breaks it down into glucose, which travels through your blood and feeds your brain cells. But it's not just about having enough fuel, it's about having the right kind. Because while the brain loves glucose, it hates sugar spikes. When you eat too much refined sugar, your blood glucose levels rise quickly, giving you a burst of energy, then crash, leaving you tired, foggy, and moody. So, it's not just feed your brain, it's feed it smartly. The brain is like a supercomputer, and it needs the right ingredients to run smoothly. Here are some of the most powerful nutrients that directly affect your mood, memory, and mental performance. Omega-3 fatty acids. Found in fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, omega-3s are the building blocks of brain cells. They keep your brain's cell membranes flexible, helping signals pass faster. Low levels of omega-3 are linked to depression, anxiety, and slower thinking. Amino acids, protein. Proteins are broken down into amino acids, which your brain uses to make neurotransmitters, the chemicals that control mood. Tryptophan makes serotonin, the happiness chemical. Tyrosine makes dopamine, the motivation chemical. So, when you eat protein rich foods like eggs, fish, or legumes, you're literally giving your brain the tools to create happiness and focus. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamin B6, B12, and folate help your brain produce neurotransmitters. Iron and zinc are needed for memory and concentration. Magnesium helps regulate stress and calm the nervous system. A deficiency in any of these can lead to brain fog, mood swings, or even depression. Antioxidants. Your brain burns a lot of energy, and that creates oxidative stress. Antioxidants from berries, dark chocolate, and leafy greens protect your brain from this damage. They act like firefighters, stopping free radicals from harming your brain cells. Water. Your brain is nearly 75% water, and even mild dehydration can slow down memory, focus, and reaction time. A dry brain is a slow brain. Here's where it gets really interesting. Your brain isn't working alone. It's in constant communication with another organ, your gut. Inside your gut live trillions of bacteria, known as the gut microbiome, and they don't just help digest food. They also produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the very same chemicals that regulate your mood. That's why the gut is often called your second brain. When you eat highly processed foods, you feed the bad bacteria, which can increase inflammation and affect mood. But when you eat fiber-rich, probiotic, and natural foods, you feed the good bacteria, and they send positive signals to your brain. In fact, studies show that people who eat diets rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains tend to have better focus, less anxiety, and more stable emotions. Your gut literally talks to your brain, and food is the language they speak. What you eat today can shape your brain's future. A diet high in refined sugar and unhealthy fats can increase inflammation and reduce blood flow to the brain. Over time, this can increase the risk of Alzheimer's, dementia, and cognitive decline. But the good news: the brain is remarkably adaptable. It can heal and rebuild with the right fuel. Diets rich in leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, nuts, and seeds. Whole grains that have all been linked to sharper memory, slower aging, and better mood regulation. It's not about being perfect, it's about feeding your brain what it needs to perform its best, both now and decades from now. Your brain is an orchestra, and food is the conductor. Every meal you eat sends signals that influence your thoughts, emotions, and behavior. Eat junk, and your brain struggles to focus, remember, or feel happy. Eat right, and your mind becomes sharper, calmer, and more alive. So the next time you pick up a snack or plan a meal, remember, you're not just feeding your body, you're fueling your brain. Thanks for watching Atom of Curiosity, where science meets your everyday life. If you found this video valuable, give it a like, share it with a curious mind, and subscribe for more fascinating science explained simply.